Welcome back to the channel. My name is Alex Funk, and today I'm going to dive into the 3 biggest lessons that I learned this summer, learn from my mistakes as I go through our last couple Airbnb acquisitions and other many more mistakes that I've learned that you can steal and you can take and don't do them as well. So welcome back, subscribe to the channel. I'm glad you're here, and let's dive in. All right, friends, I'm so glad that I'm back on YouTube. We took a couple months there building, as you may, if you follow me on other stuff, building Unlock with Alex on Instagram, drop a follow for that, as well as subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be back posting every week. I'm very clear on who I'm talking to, young, grinding salespeople. You're wondering, is it worth it? Did I just trade a 9-to-5 for a 24/7? You hear people talk about passive income, but you don't even know how to start. You don't know where to start. And so I'm speaking right to you, and we're going to help you get the ball rolling on your first property or first Airbnb. And I'm going to help you get there step by step. So follow the channel, follow me on all accounts. Go to alexrfunk.com or thedreamslist.com to see my book. And without further ado, let's dive in. So last couple months, here's an update of what we've had going on. Number one, we sold off one of our properties for a 6-figure exit. That was really exciting. We put in our pocket, in our bank account, over $150,000. So that was huge. We then turned and used that money. This was earlier this summer to pay off all of our debts that were above 10%. So any credit cards that we had money on, any loans that were over 10% interest rate, we paid everything off. And that was huge because we had a lot of money that carried over from some projects that we did last year. We bought a house and renovated 2 houses all in the span of November to February. And so there was a lot of money that was just kept carrying over. So that felt great. We also used some of the money to get our lake house Airbnb, which go to Unlock with Alex on Instagram. You can see some pictures of that. And that was a huge project. It ended up costing us around $30,000. And so we made in our mind, the best retreat Airbnb in the Twin Cities. We're pumped about that. And we've already made our money back, and we're excited to continue to cash flow for the next year with that house. So I actually documented on Unlock with Alex how we got that house step by step by step. So if you want to go on there, you can see the full process, the full 89 days. I documented every single day. Also from there, we realized, okay, we don't want to do these massive projects, but we don't want to do the houses that I was doing before. And so we're going to meet in the middle. Actually, literally this morning, I got a lease sent to me that I'm going to make sure I read and go through a bunch. And we're going to sign that, and we're going to get another one going here right away. And it's the lake house, $6,500 a month. My other house is like $1,500 a month. This one is $3,300 a month. And so it's right in the middle. There are amenities to it. It can sleep 16 people, but it's not on the luxury end like the lake house, which costed a lot to get going and was a lot of work. And so we're kind of leaning in the middle now. And maybe I'll make another video about that strategy as well. But here's why I'm doing this video. This summer, I've learned 3 really tough lessons, I would say, that I'm excited to share with you and that you can learn from. Number one, I learned this summer more than any other stage of my life that speed is a double-edged sword. And what I mean by that is speed has been crucial in my personal success. Speed's been everything for me. Fast, fast, fast. Make it happen, make it happen. And that's why a lot of the stuff that I have, it's because I'm just going, and I don't overthink anything. I literally am go, 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 go. And that has served me for the past 4 or 5 years. There is other entrepreneurs that they're the opposite and they don't take action. And for so long, I looked at those people and I was like, they're missing out. If they literally would just go, go, go and stop thinking all the time, they would actually get results. And this summer I learned that, yeah, and it's a double-edged sword. If you're the type of entrepreneur, this is the first lesson, that is go, 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 go. There are times when you need to take a step back. I have done a handful of things this summer that I was like, if I wasn't trying to go so fast, I could have completely avoided that problem. Number one, this Airbnb lake house, awesome. It's been amazing. We were $20,000 over budget. Also, I signed the lease for that without reading it all the way through. And I never actually walked through that property before we signed. That's why it costed so much more than we thought. I never actually even went there. And I read the document wrong because I was going too fast. So a couple of things there bit me. I also, with a good friend in business, forged a document because I was like, it's not that big of a deal. Nobody actually looks at this thing. I don't even know what it is. Forge a document, send it over. And he caught me. And that was a really tough lesson for me of like, why did I feel like I had to go so fast that I was willing to lie? So there have been a couple of things this summer where I'm like, there was no ill intent of any of this. It's just, I need to slow down. And so if you're the type of person who go, there are things as you grow and scale your investments and scale your businesses, you have to slow down and you have to think about what you're doing. I learned that lesson a couple of really tough ways this summer. And, it costed me a little bit of a relationship and costed me a lot, an extra couple tens of thousands of dollars. Now, both of those things I'll get back, right? I can grow a relationship. I can make that money back. And so that lesson I paid for, I'm telling you right now, again, if you're on this side of the spectrum, slow down. If you're over here, you need to just go. You need to just do. And you know where you're at. The second lesson that I got this summer was understand what your main thing is and milk that thing. Salespeople, you probably have a great earning opportunity. And so are you really milking that opportunity for what you can? Are you really making as much income as you could make from that? If you're not, buckle down, start grinding, go earn. For me this summer, I did spend a lot of time focused on building my brand and building my community that I'm excited to launch with my book that's coming out in a couple of weeks. And I spent a lot of time and effort and energy there. And that was great. And I think that it was needed, but I took my eye off the ball with my main income source, which right now is Cutco. And I let that kind of die out, and business is all momentum, right? Salespeople, you know this, that once the momentum dies, it's hard. And so now I've been, for the past couple of weeks, kind of like, oh my gosh, my main income source is not producing because I haven't created that momentum this summer. And do I regret it? No, but the lesson here is, if 90% of my income, was Cutco, then I should at least have my eye on that. Maybe not 90%, but to the extent that like, I can't let this ball drop until the other balls out earn it. And so if you're a salesperson, you're like, if I could just get a house, if I could just get an Airbnb, I'll tell you right now that an Airbnb is not going to out earn your job. Especially if you have a good sales job, like selling Cutco or some like high ticket closers that might see this, you probably have a good earning opportunity. And so make sure that you put your focus where you can make the most money and really start to save that money up. Before you start diverting your attention, make sure that you have systems built around your main earning opportunity. And that actually leads right to lesson number 3. Lesson number 3 for me this summer was really understanding and using more help and resources like virtual assistants and a team and just executive assistants. You might not be at a place in your business where it is necessary for you to use more help, but I even think about like Jared Erickson, who's been on this channel a lot and is selling a lot of Cutco right now, #1 in the silver cup for our company. Jared has been paying someone to help him handwrite his thank you cards. Why would he do that? Because he knows handwriting thank you cards is a really big deal, and that is a $10 an hour task. And so he's paying someone to do that. I leverage virtual assistants for a lot of stuff. I get end of day reports in all my businesses. They update my net worth for me and send me an update. They update all of my expenses for me, and I just send back, this was this, and they update it on my trackers. They update my calendar invites for me. They streamline my inboxes, and the combination of virtual assistants and artificial intelligence, like really using AI tools to your advantage, is something that I don't think a lot of people are taking advantage of. And that's something that this summer I've used more than ever. For my content, I posted every single day on Unlock with Alex, every single day since April 10th. And I put 10, 15 minutes max into that because of leveraging tools and leveraging AI. And so for me, I have built out this entire spreadsheet database of here's who I'm talking to, here's their problems, here's their solutions. And I think there's actually like 350 different cells on this of what I could talk about and what I'm trying to get through. And I pay someone $200 a month to every week set this up for me, plug it right into my calendar. And so literally every day I just look, okay, here's the short form I need to make today. Here's the, caption or whatever that I need to get across. And then boom, post. It takes me like 10 minutes a day. So really leveraging, really understanding where your zone of genius is, and then overworking yourself in that. If your money, if your income is based on how many sales you make and your sales is based off how many phone calls you make, well, you can't delegate out the phone calls, really. You can't delegate out your sales calls. So you do that and then pay someone else to do everything else. One of my good friends in Cutco, Alan Hernandez, he sells a lot of Cutco. He's going to sell $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 of Cutco this year. He makes 50% commission. And I know he paid a driver for a lot of the summer. He pays someone to do all of his content. He pays someone to make his food. And he literally keeps his time in his zone of genius. And so I think really starting to build those systems around your life and really leverage help is something that I learned this summer can catapult me and catapult you to a whole different level. So just to wrap up, 3 lessons. Number 1, speed, double-edged sword. Where are you on the speed scale and where do you need to be to really reach your full potential? Number 2, focus on your main income source. If you're like me and you have a sales job, an opportunity where you get to lead a group of individuals and build a team and whatever, that makes you $100,000, $300,000 of income, definitely don't let that ball drop. And number 3, understand the power of delegation and systemization. Now, just to wrap up, I want everyone to hear this. Salespeople, whatever. I want you to hear this. If you are just in sales and your organization gives you an opportunity to build a team and lead a team, if you're Cutco and you're a salesperson, you have the opportunity to lead a branch or take on mentorships or become a district manager, I am challenging you to go do that, because even for our Airbnbs, when I talk about delegation and systemization, I don't do anything with the Airbnbs. We have someone that finds them. We pay someone to close them. We pay someone to do the contracts. We then pay a team to manage them. We pay 2 people to come set it up. We pay people to do all of the maintenance, whatever. And this team is like 15 people. All of our Airbnbs in Minnesota could operate and make money with me in Dubai, with me in Europe. That's only possible because I've learned how to lead a team and learned how to recruit and learned how to build a team with Cutco. And so if your sales organization gives you a chance to lead a group and recruit and build a team, you need those skills. If you want to be like rich, if you want to be a thriving entrepreneur, you need those skills. Alex Hormozi says the 3 biggest skills to becoming wealthy are sell, lead, and build. If you know how to sell, you can become rich. If you know how to build a team, you can become rich. If you know how to lead people, you can become rich. If you know how to do all 3 things, you can become wealthy. You can build the business of your dreams. And so when you're young and you don't have a family yet, you don't have people relying on you yet, take those opportunities and go get those skills. Run the 3-month branch office in the summer, build that startup, lead that team with your organization, because I'm learning in now other facets, Airbnb and my community and like all of these things, because I understand how to work with people and delegate and use a team and lead a team and create a mission. Like those will serve me for the next 40, 50 years. And so that, again, this summer also a big lesson that I've gotten, which is, wow, this opportunity that I have to lead a team and build a team and recruit and create touches and create advertising and reach people and messaging and converting and onboarding, life skills, business skills. And so really take advantage of the opportunities that you guys have. So, hey, thanks again. I'm back. Weekly videos coming on this channel. Appreciate the loyals out there. Again, like the video, click subscribe, pass the video along. And if you want to see more, go to alexrfunk.com. And if you want to read my book, if you want to get a copy of that, thedreamslist.com. Follow Unlock with Alex for more content, okay, to keep learning short form. Otherwise, I'll be posting on the YouTube every week. So thank you for being here. I'm glad I'm back, and we'll see you next time.